Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Condors and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Jaguars kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Condors offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's right. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And it'll be the Condors line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Jaguars offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we get a look at Bishop Davenport. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Looking for space, it's Phillips.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
The option look. He'll toss it. There's a little room there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option, but the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that
a shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They're on the board first here in the season opener. The extra point is blocked.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll bring it out. It's King. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it on 1st down. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Condors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now on the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be the Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. The first punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here we go. Running inside. It's Phillips. And tackled there by the defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He's got it. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. A run for the quarterback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off. hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. On the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Phillips. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Look out, he's got room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Maybe a crease. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. He's up to 57 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The Jaguars have it with a first and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The give to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Back to throw, it's right. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Condors will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Jaguars! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To the air, it's right. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Looks it in at the 40. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to.
Might have a chance. Got enough space. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start a... drive. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And that one's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Keeps it on the option. Now the pitch. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drive.
Back to pass. It's Davenport. Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Goes to the option. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Texas, taking on the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the Longhorns looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Back now to your game inside Hancock Whitney Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Condors will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach at halftime. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on the football...
He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The run inside. It's Malone. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Back to throw, it's Davenport. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on! He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Jaguars!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room. Return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver.
Wide open on the right. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, South Alabama!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's King. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here comes the option. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Got a little grass. Makes it past the marker.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner. The Condors will send out the punt unit. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stevens. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick it up on the... And that's a live ball behind the line. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. On the option. Pulls it on the option. They'll go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running inside, it's Malone. At the 45 on his way. Could be an alley. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Jacobs. Looking for the goal line. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The option look. Quick toss. Touchdown, Jaguars! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Stevens. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Stevens. And they swarm him under.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full, because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Rides the option, he keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Maybe some room here. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give on the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He's piled up 82 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.